Today we're talking about shells. To be specific, these red ribbed shells that are all over Amazon, because they're what this takes. This, of course, is the SR410 that everybody's all excited about. 1, it's a big revolver. 2, it takes shells. 3, it looks like the one the Ghoul carries in the new Fallout show, which makes it super cool, even if the performance isn't great. However, did you know I've been reviewing these shells for, I don't know, like a year? And that you can still get them all over Amazon? Let's get into it. From that opening, you all know what we're talking about, so I'm going to get right into it. This SR410 revolver is super cool, and I actually found this back in December, but I was in the midst of my move and never got around to talking about it. To be specific, the one I found back in December was this, the carbine version, which I had originally intended to take with me to Maryland Mayhem when I thought I was going to Maryland Mayhem, because it's a cowboy-themed game, and we all know how I feel about cowboys. This one I already tinkered with. I've had this one all the way apart. I've gone after the internals. I've done what I can with lubing the plunger tube and changing an O-ring, and I put in a little different seal by using a piece of a Mega Dart, but I'm still getting about 75, 80 feet, which is the best you can really hope for this platform. It's a revolver, you're always going to have some air loss, and then it's firing through these shells. All of the blasters on this table use the same shell, but that doesn't mean that all of the blasters you're going to buy on Amazon that have red shells are going to be the same red shells. I've got 2 different shells right here. And first things first, you can see that they are, there we go. They are very different heights, they are different thicknesses of wall, and they have a different purchase end, base, whatever you want to call it, where it actually meets your plunger tube. The only ones that are going to work for all of these products are these ones that kind of have the red ridges or ribs along the outside edge and have this kind of 3 cutout pattern on the back. As to what all I have found that will run with these shells, obviously we have the 2 SR410s, pistol and carbine. We have a break action shotgun short barrel variant. There's also another handle design for this one. Honestly, I think it's the exact same forward, and they've just changed this. There's a couple of different colors of this. There's one with a shoulder stock, but they all take the same shells. I like this one because the handle is actually pretty weighty. There's some kind of weights in it or something, and it really gives me that kind of supernatural Winchester Brothers feel, which I'm a big fan of. There is a sporting gun variant, right? An over-under double barrel, which gives you that British aristocracy feel, and is actually the reason I have that holster that I was using for the SR410 at the start of the video. This is a sporting scabbard. So this is actually designed to go into the sporting scabbard in the open position so that you are ready to shoot, but not shooting. And then finally, the reason this video is getting shot on a Sunday night and not on a Friday when I originally came up with it is this, the latest one I found that uses the same shells, which is a 4+1 pump action that in the pictures certainly looked like this stock was adjustable. So in practice, not very comfortable. Kind of needs to be out here for me. But yeah, it's pretty good. Haven't had a chance to chrono it. I expect the performance will be in the same 60-ish that these come in base. They're not very good. These are great plinkers for home. They're a lot of fun. Obviously, some of the color schemes are a little realistic for me, but it's definitely the most affordable shell-fed ecosystem you can get into. And if you find this one on Amazon, you can buy refills of these shells. They're like $10 and you only get 6 of them. But that's not bad. Might be worth looking into if you're looking to get into a weird shell-fed ecosystem that's reasonably priced. Just a little video. Wanted to tell people what was out there. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.